Hey guys, Sanjan, welcome to the channel. I know we're going full beast mode today. I want to let you guys know of a quick little tip. Do not enchant your gear on the wrong class, because every single class has a bunch of different affixes that can all roll on gear. And what I mean by this is we come over to the Oculist and then we go over to enchant item. You place the item there and then you hit enchant, and then this has a random chance of being whatever is available to that class in its item pool. So I have this website with you guys. I'm going to share over there the default builds, and you can check all the stuff here. This part of it, I'll show you all affixes available per class. If you don't select anything, it's just going to show you all of them. So let's start off with the helm, for example, all classes. So this means every single class can roll this. So if you take this, you put your helmet in there and then you click enchant. I don't have enough gold right now, but if I do click enchant, there is a chance for me to get any one of these and then whatever class I am. So I'll be barbarian as well, so these four will be in the roll as well. So when you click that button, it's a 1 in like 18 chance to get one of these affixes over there. As you can see, Barb on the helm only has 4 different things, Druid has 4 as well, Necro has 3, Rogue has 5, and then Sork has 6 different things. So say now you're trying to get one of these things over here, like a lot of people are trying to get cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction is really good on a lot of classes and builds. What would be the best class to actually come and roll for cooldown reduction? If you think about it, you look for the one with the least. As we see, Necromancer has the least amount of necro specific rolls, so that means there's a higher chance of you actually getting this cooldown reduction if you put your helmet in your stash. So you just put it in your box and you draw it out on a Necromancer, and then you go and re-roll it on Necromancer, because then it has the chance. That's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22. So there's a 1 in 22 chance that you will get cooldown reduction, whereas on the barbarian it's a 1 in 23 chance, and then on the rogue it's a 1 in 25, and the Sork is a 1 in 26 chance. So you see what I'm trying to get at? And it seems like after looking at all of these things, the barbarian has mostly the barb, and the necro has the most or the least amount of things to actually roll, so depending on what there is. So let's go down to chest armor, for example. There's all classes, so they'll always roll with that, or they have the chance, all of them, doesn't matter which one you're on. And then barb has 1 2 3, so that's 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 over there. Look at druid. Druid has a crazy amount of things, so even if you are trying to get just one of these on your druid, it's still better to transfer the chest to the stash and then roll it on a barbarian than what it is to roll on a druid. You have a higher chance of receiving something out of this pool than what you do actually rolling it on your druid. Although if you are doing it on that class and you want one of these things too, then you should definitely leave it on that class. But let's see, the Sork over here seems to actually have the least. What's the barb at? He's got 9. Sork seems like she has 8. Okay, so for chest armor, an example there is again to put it on the Sork, then put on the Sork and then roll if you are trying to get one of the ones in here, as it's a more likely chance to get it. And you guys get what I mean. I don't have to explain to you every single piece. You can just scroll through, see which one has the least. Over here, barbarian has the least again. So if you're trying to roll gloves, if you're trying to get from the all classes things, then you roll it on a barbarian. But if you are trying to roll specific things to your class, then obviously you have to roll them on your class. So for example, I'm trying to get on my barbarian, let's go to gloves +2 whirlwind. Then you have to roll your gloves on your barb. Otherwise, there's no chance that you can get whirlwind on another class. So that's the long and the short about it. So the only time this is good is if you are trying to get something up here, which on rings a lot of people actually are. Let's see, where are rings? As well as on the amulet, trying to get cooldown reduction. So as you can see, there is cooldown reduction on the amulet. And then barb has a truckload, druid has even more, necro, rogue, Sork might actually have the least. Actually, you just have to count them individually. If you're really only trying to get that cooldown and you want to like min-max your chance of getting it, to use the least amount of materials. This is only real if you are trying to save a bit of materials, but I mean in the long run, if you have, all you got to do is make a level 1 alt, go to the chant and then enchant it there. You just skip the campaign and go straight to it. And then rings I was talking about as well is a lot of people are trying to get crit strike damage, vulnerable damage, and then crit strike chance. So those are in all the classes. Barb only has 5 things. Yeah, barb by far has the best rolls to roll on rings. So if you are trying to get vulnerable crit and crit on your rings, definitely re-roll them on a barbarian. So make yourself a barb alt, just call him a ring roller or something like that, and then roll yourself some rings. But that is it for this video. I will leave this down in the description for you guys, so you can go check it out, the d4builds.gg, and then enchant to your heart's desire. Hopefully you guys get lucky. I hope you get all the rolls you want. And also hit that subscribe and like button on this video. Helps me out so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Foggy saying out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the